Let's go.
We're here.
10 out of 10.
Shake this hand, my other hand is sticky.
Gross. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Will. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well. Before we do the normal day-to-day talk, I'm just going to address the viewer because at this point we might have more than one. So viewer, maybe two. When do you feel most aligned with your authentic self? Think about that question. We're going to answer it again at the end and share our opinions. But Will, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you feel aligned with your authentic self?
At the moment, in this current moment, or in...
Yeah, in this, let's say this current moment, and then we'll expand upon life in general. But in this current moment, Will Taylor, do you feel aligned with your authentic self?
I feel like I'm 80% of the way there.
Talk me through your 80, and what's the missing 20?
So the 80 is me being self-employed, it's me doing something creative, and it's me being in a long-term relationship. That's where I feel I naturally sit. The missing 20 is I feel like the true authentic version of myself should be. So it's more goals, maybe.
Interesting.
It's things I aspire to be like rather than what I am if I'm just myself and I don't care.
So are you maybe suggesting that living an authentic life is an aspiration, so it comes with certain achievements and values that you would hold?
Yeah, I think so. So, like, the missing 20, if I was to be, like, my perfect self, would be I'd have way better time management skills, because then I'd be able to do way more in a day. Like, I'd have a better diet, so I had stable energy levels throughout the day, so I'd be able to work harder. Mm-hmm. I've recently started to fix my sleep by using the eye mask. It's incredible. Like, for £8, you get, like, an extra hour of decent sleep a night. Like,
so it's made a real difference for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you woken up in the middle of the night and like, where am I?
No, I have woken up in the night and pushed it off. So that's disturbed my sleep there. But I think I may have said before, for me, it's getting to sleep that's the problem.
Okay.
I wake up most nights anyway, like for whether it's a bird sound or if it's like crack of light through the window or whatever it is.
Are you a light sleeper then?
I imagine so. But I dream like every night.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, dreams.
Yeah. But, so I don't know if that means that I'm a deep sleeper or not. I guess it does. If you dream.
Do things wake you up easily? Can you be disturbed from your slumber quickly?
Honestly, I don't know. Some days yes, some days no. It's a bit all over the place.
I'm quite a deep sleeper, and I have very vivid dreams. So I dream most nights, and
trying to catch up from all the years on.
Yep, I do honestly think that has a part to play in it. Yes, because when I did do that, I did not dream, and I think they do suggest that is actually a byproduct of coming off it. So yeah, very interesting. But I love it. I have super vivid dreams. I sleep really well, so. Really important. But you're suggesting in terms of authenticity, you don't feel your most authentic self because there's still goals that you want to achieve, but surely authenticity is in the moment?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like for me to be authentically me, it's being able to express myself in the way I want to express myself. Like, for example, I decided to go the way I express myself, the way I express myself, rather than the way I express myself, the way I express. You know, that's not me.
They're micro decisions.
Yeah, it's little things like that. And then I suppose I would say that I'm living authentically because I am working towards my bigger goals.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm doing it unapologetically. I feel like I have to rein myself in sometimes from being truly authentic because I'm a bit of a dick.
Expand on that. Why do you feel like you need to rein yourself in because you are, quote unquote, a bit of a dick?
Yeah, I am. Because I'm a lot to deal with, I think. And the other thing is I'm probably an oversharer rather than holding like my cards close to my chest. Mm-hmm. So like, for example, YouTube Money is doing really well right now. But if you tell somebody poorer than you, hey, I'm doing really well with my money, like, look at how much I've got, it's so great. Like, I don't do that in public because, like, what benefit, first of all, is that to me long term? And what benefit is it to the other person? They're not going to feel good about themselves. So it's like, but I just want to share. It's not because I'm trying to show off. It's because I just love, if something new happens in my life, I have to tell people. That's just how it works. Like views are doing really well. Like even before I got views on YouTube, every single day I post my YouTube stats on my Instagram story.
You do, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You still consistently do that now, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think because also I was thinking right from the start, I'm going to be able to see the progress. And now I get those Facebook memories. It's like 2 years ago you had 3,500 subs.
We can look back
whoa.
in your archived stories as well, and it will say exactly how many you had on that day, which is really cool. I think it's a cool idea. So yeah, you feel like in this moment you are living 80% of your authentic life. Or living 80% of your authentic self.
Yeah. I try and live in a bit of a bubble as well. Like structure my life so that I can have the psychological framework of where I need to be to grow my business. So that might mean that I make up a lot of things and I'm delusional in a lot of ways to say to myself, well, no, it's obviously going to happen because you're operating off of prefabricated facts.
Yeah.
Like, I know that my YouTube's going to be at 1 million subs this time next year. Like, not a fact at all. If I am, great. I know that's not a fact, but I've convinced myself I am, and I know that the way to get there that's guaranteed. I've told myself the guaranteed way you get there is by uploading every single day and doing live streams regularly and interacting and really creating a community.
Yeah.
So as long as I do that, then I know that I'll get there. But that is a delusion. It's not a guarantee at all. But I know that it gives me the best possible shot. So that's like, yes, I'm living authentically based off of some fake information and real information. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think you've got to live authentically with yourself, with the information that's in front of you, both predetermined and also goals that you're working towards. I think for me, when it comes to if I feel like I'm most aligned with my authentic self at the moment, probably not, to be honest with you, because I think an authentic part of myself has shifted in the last few years. So I think I'm trying to learn what authenticity is for me again. So I don't think authenticity in terms of values has changed. I think I'm still very much the same person. I lead with passion and empathy and kindness for people. That will always be one of my values, is to treat others how you would like to be treated. However, I think in terms of goals and aspirations and what I want out of life has changed over the last few years. So I think that my authentic self is adjusting, if that makes sense. So what I mean by that is, again, I've discussed this. I've traveled a fair bit, not as much as I'd like. There'll always be more that I want to see. But now if I was to go off and do a winter season instructing, even today I was thinking about my season I did in Japan and reminiscing about all those sounds and those micro experiences that just make a memory. Like every time you walk into a 7-Eleven, you hear a bing bong. And I'm like, oh, I love it. And in the town we were in, whenever there was a new hour, there was a church that went ding, 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 ding. And it was like really weird. It was so cool. I was remembering all these micro experiences. I was like, wow, I miss that. But then I think about the person I am now and the goals and the aspirations I have and the life that I want to create. I think if I was to step back into that life, I wouldn't be feeling authentic about it anymore. So that's why I feel like my authentic self at the moment is shifting.
And do you think that's more of a short-term or a long-term mindset that won't feel authentic, or are you forcing yourself to think that that's not authentic to you because you're prioritizing other things right now? Or do you think that everything you're doing now is more authentic and going traveling would genuinely be it's just lower on your priority list?
That's a really good question, and that is what I'm weighing up on a day-to-day. I always make the joke to those that will listen, I'm one minor inconvenience away from quitting and leaving and not coming back.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but at the moment what's keeping me grounded, to be honest with you, is this podcast.
Really?
That's what's keeping me grounded, because...
Keeping you in the UK, you mean?
Yeah, I see the legs this has. I can see in however many years where we have made X amount of subscribers, we're making money from it. And I'm not talking about millions.
Yeah. Just to replace monthly income now.
Even if it was 50% of what I earn now, this life that I've told you that I want to
Of
aspire
course, if you're
towards,
living abroad, then it's like you only need half.
This is it. Like, I'm thinking about, in the reality of the next few years, if this takes off and I'm earning 50% of what I earn now, I could work 70%, 60% here in the UK, with you doing this, and then the other 40% in countries such as Indonesia, Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, where the currency goes significantly further. India, pitch up there. Sri Lanka, pitch up there for a couple of months, come back, work. And as the channel grows, then it's like, well, now I can do 3 months in the States, 2 months in Japan, you know?
Yeah. The other thing we could do is in those cheaper countries is I can fly out there and we could hire a studio there and just we hire the studio for a week.
Yeah.
We can bang out 4 podcasts a day for a week.
Yeah.
And that keeps you there for however long, or you can go elsewhere. And we've got so many episodes, it's just editing at that point.
This is what I'm
it's
saying.
It's making the decision on however much money we're making, obviously, because we get the total amount in, and for easy numbers, say it's 10 grand that we get in that month. How do we distribute that 10? Because ideally it would be we each take 5, but actually, would we rather take 3 each and pay editors to do all the videos?
I think realistically,
I probably would.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Realistically, you'd put 50% back into the business, and then you'd split the other 50 wherever it needs to go. So to answer your question in terms of authenticity, at the moment, sure, I have the funds. I've got more than the funds to go move to Australia, to go live in a shack in Indonesia, to
most people have the funds to go and live in a shack in Indonesia.
Yeah, very true. Well, most Western people. So yeah, but right now I don't feel like that would give me the same level of joy and satisfaction as creating something that I am proud of would give me.
And I'm going to dig into that.
Please.
Do you reckon that's because it's seated in working towards a long-term, bigger goal with a outcome that's greater than just yourself and your own achievements? It's the fact that it can impact other people in a positive way.
It's both. So when I talk about the intrinsic, so what motivates me is when I was younger, I think I lived in a state of survival. Not that my life was in any way poor. I was very fortunate in the way I was brought up. However, I think emotionally I was brought up in a state of survival. There's a hair there. So for me, when
Just rubbing it on my groin.
Please do.
ASMR. It's my third channel.
Probably doing better than all of them. Yeah, so
it's called the Brown Curly.
Oh, that's a good name though. I'm really impressed. It came out of nowhere. Yeah, nice.
That's my catchphrase. It came out of nowhere.
The Brown Curly.
Sorry, you were saying about authentic self and working towards bigger goals, and I just decided to talk about pubes.
Yeah, there's always time for pubes. I tell you what, I feel bad for the people that have going to joined us a year from now, because they're going to have missed all these incredible conversations.
Well, it just means we'll be able to, reminisce. We could go back. We could do reaction videos to our first ever podcast.
That's such a good idea. Yeah.
I'd love to. I'm still too scared to do it on my own channel now. I'll look back like I haven't really improved. The numbers have gone up, but I haven't.
Funny.
Imagine we look back at this and we're like, they actually look better.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're more thought provoking.
Oh my god, my beard was brown. It's grey.
The grey curly's changed.
The grey curly.
Yeah, so when I think about intrinsic motivation,
you have more than enough money to move to a shack in Indonesia.
Yeah. So I think I was just living in a state of almost day to day, and I wasn't predicting a future. So I think when it came to the only time I ever really saw it become a problem was future relationships. So I'd be with someone and they'd be like, so what's our future? I'm like, I don't know. Not because I didn't want to be with them, but because I just couldn't think that far ahead. Because I didn't like the idea of what was perceived as a threat of stability. Because stability almost meant inherently unsafe. So
you understand that that's backwards now, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, so intrinsically, I'm working to understand that actually stability would be really valuable, but I would like to cultivate my own stability, like what I said, where I can have some freedom amongst that. So intrinsically, I'm working towards having something that I'm proud of, that I can build and take anywhere and have that level of stability and comfort externally.
Yeah, but just quickly before we move on to extrinsic factors. Do you think part of the reason you don't want kids is because you see yourself always moving around and that would be inconvenient?
That was never a factor when I thought about kids, to be honest with you.
You just don't want to deal with younger people.
between you and I, and I'm scared to admit this on camera, I'm scared the mistakes that raising children can lead to. So the impact you can have on such a young life, I'd be scared I wouldn't be able to raise them. Just period. You know, it really scares me.
That's fair enough.
But I also...
I wish a lot of trashy people had that same thought process. If that's your primary reason, I wouldn't let it worry you. Because the fact that you're scared about it means that everyone can only do their best anyway. And the fact that that's been such a potent consideration means that you wouldn't do anything bad. And also, you've got people around you that could always help as well.
Yeah, very true, very true.
I know there's probably more to that, but...
There is, but
I love the idea of one day our kids playing together. But,
that would be cool. That would be cool.
But if you're not down, then that's fine.
Well, I think my opinion has changed. When I was younger, I always wanted kids.
When you see me have kids, you might be like, actually, come on, babe. Babe?
Babe? I need a babe first. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so when I think about extrinsic, a little, in terms of living authentically, yes, I do want to help other people. You know, that's a huge reason of why we started this podcast. I can see this podcast morphing into more of a almost lifestyle personality brand for the two of us, where we almost vlog separately as well, and it comes together as one. So I can see it morphing, but I do see the podcast being the consistent every time, and it's just going to be conversations. So people will tune in to listen to us talk about a random subject, not because we're experts, but because
they're like us.
We're us. Yeah. So for me, am I living an authentic life currently? I would say no, and I think that's where my desire to be flighty comes from. My desire to run away, because I don't feel completely satisfied in where I am at the moment.
Sorry about that.
Okay, but you tried. It's like, oh no, it's coming.
It raised up that one.
It did, yeah. It was a diaphragmatic burp.
It was. Yeah. It's because I tried that breathing thing yesterday.
Did you?
Where you did, if you watched the episode 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, you breathe into your belly all the way, and then do it, and then blow on a cup of tea.
Do you feel like you were calm afterwards?
I did feel calmer.
Oh wow! Okay.
I did it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah, relaxed me. Put my eye mask down. Put my earbuds in because Soph was trying to talk. And next thing I know, I was going like this, and then I went back to sleep. Nice. Actually, I didn't go like that because one had already fallen out and God knows where it's gone, but I haven't found it anywhere. So
yeah, I hate that when you sleep with earbuds. Whenever I'm in a hostel, I'll always have one in, and then I wake up and one will be out, and I'm like, where's it gone? I don't want to be crawling around the floor in a hostel at midnight, like, mental. So yeah,
although you would be being your authentic self.
I would be
crawling around on the floor in your boxers in a
hostel.
Strange place with lots of strangers around.
Those are the good old days.
So you don't feel like you're authentic right now?
I think there's elements of me that feel authentic.
What are those?
So I feel like I will always consistently live with my values. So being kind to others, looking out for others, and putting others' needs as high up in their priority list as possible. So just trying to be a good human. Looking after myself is a value that I hold. So eating well, not putting anything negative into my body. He says so. To be fair, I don't care about Diet Coke. We use it so sparingly. But you know what I mean. Looking after my body, taking care of myself, working towards something higher and better than myself, and always just trying to leave a better imprint than I found the world. But in terms of progression forwards, I think that's where I've always struggled, because I've never dared to look into the future.
Have you heard the thing about helping people change their lives? And it's as soon as somebody has like $1,000 in their bank, they are able to think further than 3 months into the future. But until you've got that mindset of saving and like just having a bit of breathing room, It's like it's impossible to see past the future. But with you, I don't think the problem's money so much. It's like just seeing into that future, because I think you know how many options there are. I think because you've been exposed to so many things around the world, it's like you have paralysis of options.
Oh, it's the worst, man. Like I've literally.
Whereas for me, I have Eastbourne or Cornwall.
Yeah.
I prefer Cornwall, therefore the movie is Cornwall.
Life. This is. So I tell you what. There is a book I love. It's one of my favourite books. It is a young adult book, so it's quite an easy read, but I loved the story of it, the premise of it. It's called Scythe, and it's about the idea of this futuristic dystopian world where we have evolved so far that we have no longer, we have beat death. We can no longer die. The only way we can die is these people that are called scythes. They're effectively reapers, and they have to kill X amount of people in a given year. And it's about how they go about their day-to-day, and some people are random, some people are really focused on it. In there, you live to whatever age, and then you can reset to whatever age you want. Yeah. And I was like, holy goodness.
So
holy
cool.
goodness. Could you imagine you could live one life where you would go and travel, and that's all you did for one. You'd live until you were 60 and you no longer felt fit enough.
Yeah.
Go back to 25, and now I'm just going to study. I'm going to learn every language I possibly can. I'm going to learn everything I possibly can. Then go
all
back.
Your memories, obviously, because
Yep. Yeah. And you're going to learn every. I'm like, could you imagine the infinite amount of possibilities you could lead? And the irony is, they say in the book, because also there's this. Effectively, it's AI is adapted to the point where it's controls everything, so it knows you better than you know yourself. It's like a personal AI that everyone can speak to. It's really cool premise.
It's becoming reality as well.
Yep.
That's what's so exciting.
Well, this is really, really
It's like
good
when we're 40, well, when I'm 40 and you're mid-40s, like, health is going to be looked at so differently. Like, I don't think the NHS will need to exist, because I think businesses will be run by AI, and there's so much additional profit. Like, every AI business, the profit from AI businesses that are just run by the government, because why wouldn't they run them?
Yeah.
Just funds healthcare for everyone, and identifying diseases and health conditions is run by AI, who can literally take the DNA of your body, unfold your body, have a look at every potential problem, put it back together and think, oh, that's probably, like, you know, F1 cars can see when something's getting weak. Yeah. It's like, it'll literally just do that for your body.
Yeah,
like,
then,
your lungs are going to be done, so here's some Tesco bags and we'll just put them in, and then or however it works. Just hope they're not the old Tesco's ones that shred themselves.
AI has got incredible enough that it can pick you apart and work out exactly what's wrong, but it's not smart enough to not use
lungs.
Tesco's bag. Yeah. But yeah, the point of the story is you're right, I've seen so many different possibilities that it feels very hard to pick one. So I do have a question for you in terms of living authentically well. Can you recall a moment in your life where you truly felt yourself? No mask, no facade. When was it? What did it feel like? Where were you? Paint the picture for me. If you haven't got one readily available, you got one?
I got one.
Let it rip.
Here we go.
Vroom, vroom.
Sports day, primary school, year 5 or 6.
Tell me about it.
I think I've probably shared a bit of this thing, but the memory is quite potent. For me, but it's like,
Also, you have a very good memory to remember year 5s and 6.
my first memories are really young.
My ex was exactly the same. She could remember so much. I struggle to remember what happened like 3 years ago, last year.
I
It's
think it's
ridiculous.
because you enjoy the company of grass.
I used to. I don't anymore.
Yeah, but the damage is done.
I wonder sometimes, to be honest with you.
Could be. Could be.
I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, you used to tell me you can't sleep.
Dude, that's bad. Going a complete 180. Look at me.
I know, it's mental. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You've come a long way.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no. So sports day as a kid, like, I love not being in class. I love doing sports stuff. So sports day or like extended PE lessons are just the absolute best. Even if the teachers had no idea what they were doing, it's like, even at the time I was like, I'm out of breath, and you're telling me to, I don't know, do these weird exercises. Like, surely the main objective is just to breathe. It's like, I don't need to be doing this to breathe. It's just bonkers. But yeah, it was just really good fun. Like, and also it was around loads of friends as well. At the time, it was like there was not really any bullying in my school because it was so small. So yeah, just running as fast as you can. Like that's always a laugh as a kid. Like jumping over hurdles, like just having fun, laughing, joking. Just not. I think it's also you're not self-conscious as a kid, so you can just authentically be yourself, and you don't even give it any consideration. So just really, really good fun. Like, yeah, just hanging out and just great.
So do you think there's an element of just being completely and utterly in that moment that nothing else mattered?
Yeah, well, I think I just felt safe and comfortable as well with everyone that was there. Like, there wasn't anyone that was malicious, and it was in the safe confines of the walled like school field. So it's like I guess subconsciously I felt safe there. Like there's a barbecue going at the end of sports day as well. It's like you each got given an ice lolly at the end of the day because it's just brilliant.
So you think comfort has a lot to do with authenticity?
I think if you're comfortable and in a comfortable environment, meaning you feel safe, it's a lot easier for you to be yourself. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you walk into a room of strangers who are all staring at you, you're going to feel very like awkward going into that room and not like you can just be flamboyant in yourself. Yeah, and I think also it can be that your ability to be authentic can be taken away when, for example, you're at university and loads of people, like especially if you go to university in Brighton, for example, and everyone's throwing around political views. It's like it's quite easy to feel out of place when you know that you're right and they're wrong for blatant reasons, and you just feel like, okay, well, I can't just be my authentic self right now because I'm going to get dropped. So I don't know. It's just
One thing I want to pick up on there is you said about being yourself. I think we need to delve into that because what does it mean to be yourself? Because it's a term that we throw around. Everyone says you just need to be yourself, man. You just need to be yourself. You know, like no one can be you like you can be you. Just be you.
What does that
so what
mean?
do you think that means? Yeah, like so. Are we meant to know who we are? Is who we are meant to be rigid, or is it allowed to be flexible? You know, like we've got all these great quotes like "Be yourself." Everyone else has already taken. The privilege of a lifetime is you get to become who you truly are.
I would say what you do on a day-to-day basis is who you truly are, whether you like that person or not.
Do you think you do like that person or should like that person that you are?
I think you work out your happiness by if you like that person or not. So for me, when I was an accountant, I was living a life and I was being authentically myself. I was going in, I was doing the work that I was there. I was in the mindset like this is my job. I go and do the work and I'm saving towards this big thing. Like that's being me because I'd save up for it. And look, I wasn't happy doing the job, but I was being myself when I was doing it. But I feel like now with being a YouTuber predominantly, I'm happier being myself, doing all the things that I'm doing. So you know how we said the other day, describe your perfect day or something? Like I think your life should be striving to do as many of those days in, what's the word?
Succession?
Yeah, in succession. What's the other one?
Congruently.
Not congruent. Consecutively. Yeah, but whatever you said as well.
All of the above.
Yeah. I think that's probably not only the key to being yourself, but also living the happiest life possible.
Yeah.
Because like if you've got 3 days off in a row, and this is where like change comes into it, because maybe you wouldn't want to live that day 3 days in a row, but what you'll do is you'll live that day, be like, that was great. And tomorrow I think I'll still go for breakfast in the same place, but instead of going to do a morning surf, I'm going to go for a morning longboard. Like, and just little change like, but that is genuinely being authentically you the whole time. And it can also be if you have a job, you're doing it because you're working towards this end goal, and you accept that for you to be authentically you accept that grind is part of you because the goal matters. If the goal didn't matter to you, then you wouldn't ever put yourself through that grind.
So it's goals, values, and expressions.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm hearing. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost hearing from you, and I think I agree that being yourself is aligning your goals, your values, and expressing yourself. And when those, there's probably other factors that make that as well, but when those are aligned, you're being yourself, as we would call it. You know? So I'd say because obviously goals are something you're striving towards, values is effectively how you navigate life and what actions you choose to take, and then how you choose to express yourself, your passions, your desires, your passion, like what you want to do, whether you play guitar, whether you're creative, whether you go to the gym, whether you're a florist, all these kind of things. We're always going to come back to the forest, I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. So very much being yourself is, I suppose, saying what you truly think, not what you think others are going to want to hear. Living by the values you've chosen, not what other people have told you you should. So an element of being free, but I also think there's an element of people saying, "Oh, it's just who I am," and they excuse bad behavior. You know, how many people have you met, and I met a few that are like, "Oh, it's just who I am. I'm just a bitch." I'm like, are you? Are you just excusing bad behavior?
Well, I disagree. I think that is always the answer. That's just who I am, because they did do it. So it is who they are because they did it. Like, there's no getting around that. Like, if you kill somebody, there's no getting around it. You are a murderer.
But do you think that is an excuse to not change?
It's not an excuse to not change, but it is who they are.
So I think people use it as an excuse to not change.
Well, I could knowingly or unknowingly be a dick.
Yeah.
And I would be a dick in that moment. And that is me authentically being me. And then whether or not I choose to change is still being authentically me.
Yeah.
But at the point of me being a dick, I am a dick.
But I also think that some people use, like, for instance, no offense, but you look like shit. How many times have you heard this? And it's like, well, you didn't need to say that. You could have been a little bit nicer about it. Like, well, I don't really like your outfit today. Like, maybe if you tried styling your hair a little bit different, or just wearing a completely different outfit. There's so many ways you could approach it. I think sometimes people are like, it's just who I am. I'm just blunt, or I'm just direct. I think sometimes there's better ways to handle conversations.
Yeah.
But I think very much what you're saying in terms of being yourself is, you are right. You are always yourself. You can't not be anyone but yourself. Even if you're trying to pretend to be someone else, you're still being yourself, pretending to be someone else.
That's it.
So it is very much
You can't escape
true.
yourself.
No.
Which is also why I think sometimes you're better off, if you're not sure what you should do in your life, having people around you that know you are so valuable. Like, if you were to put together a little focus group of all of your closest friends and say, right, here are the top 5 things I want to do. It's killing me not knowing what I'm going to focus on. Can you just help me whittle it down? It's like, that might actually make more progress for you than if you were to sit with those 5. And the reality is, you're not going to be happy with any single decision out of those 5.
Absolutely not.
But you might find that you know more about doing the single thing, because, and what I mean by that is, if you were to narrow your focus on one thing, for example, you decide that you're going to go, say you, for some magical reason, you've been able to get all these 3,000 opportunities down to 5, right? That's the first challenge that you've got to go through. But you just choose to pick one, and it's, you're going to move to Australia and you're going to live your life there. The thing is, after 3 years, it's very likely that you figure out, I'm bored of Australia, I want to move now. Yeah. Like, because I think that's the type of person you are, and there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It's not unfortunate, it's like, it's just who you are.
That's who I am, yeah.
And where we are in terms of world and normality is, that's abnormal. But with technology and online businesses, there's nothing saying that you can't do that anymore. It's like, it's absolutely fine.
This is why I want to do this.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you could do that, and that's an option. And then the next option may be, I wanted to live up in the mountains in Canada because I was going to do a snowboarding thing there back in 2020, and it just fell through because of the weird illness, the cold that went too far.
China cold.
Yeah, the bat flu. So you could go and do that, but you can do all that, but your friends can help you narrow that down even further. So it's, yeah, I like going to people and saying, okay, what should I do? It's just asking, because you don't have to take their opinions on board, but it can give you some level of direction if you're not too sure.
I also think as well, what could be valuable about that is, the same principle of flipping a coin. If you can't decide, flip a coin, because sometimes when you get the answer, you don't like it.
You're disappointed.
Yeah, you're disappointed. So it could be the same thing if you approached me or vice versa, and you gave me advice of what you think I should do, and I was like, I don't like that. You'd be like, there you go then.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what you want to do. Half the time we know what we want to do. We just need someone to actually validate that it's okay to do it. But I do want to bring it back. You mentioned about when we're talking about being yourself, no matter if you're trying to be someone else or pretend to be someone else. It reminds me of a quote, which is, wherever you go, there you are.
Do you know who that's by?
I don't.
It's a good quote.
It is a good quote.
Really good quote.
But I think it's used towards trauma, in the sense you can't outrun your trauma. But it is true in the sense of trying to pretend to be someone else. No matter where you go, you are always going to be the same person. And again, I think this just comes to a level of self-acceptance. And that's definitely something I've struggled with. And I don't think I've ever really opened up with you guys or yourself, definitely, about how hard I used to take that. Like I always used to hate who I'd be my worst enemy. I'd hate how I'd dress, how I'd look, how I'd speak. Like
you'd hate how you dress.
Yeah,
you're like one of the coolest dressing people I know.
I appreciate that. I do.
Like the whole idea of me rolling up jeans, like nobody else is talking that except you.
Do you know why I do that?
Because your ankles are too sexy to not show off.
Absolutely. It's because I got that palm tree tattoo that I want to show off.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an ankle tattoo lets people know I've been somewhere and that I'm interesting. It's the same with a little wave.
Or you're a 40-year-old mum.
Am I? No.
Crap, I need to get it removed.
But the reason I roll my jeans up is because I'm too small.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it looks very cool though. You pull it off very well.
Yes, I don't tell people that. It's a style choice. It's not. If I didn't, there'd be dragging on the floor. That would also be a style choice.
And the shirt over a hoodie.
Yeah,
as well.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. I appreciate that.
I've copied that one more than one time.
It's a good vibe. It's yours to take. It's never mine. I stole it from someone else. But yeah, I think something I've always struggled with is being myself, to be honest with you. I've gotten better as I've gotten older, absolutely. So much better. I remember it's actually travel that has helped me do that. So I never used to roll up my jeans. The first time I did was when I was in the States for the first time. Really liked it. I was like, oh shit, I should do this more often. Came back to the UK, tried it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep this. And it just stayed with me, and it's the same thing. The more I've gotten out there and met new people, done new things, pushed myself outside my comfort zone, the more I've realised I can just be who I want to be. But I am also still my own worst enemy, so...
The world moulds to you.
It does, but I think the hardest thing I found... For instance, I'll give you a thing that has always annoyed me, and this isn't to like blow smoke up my own arse. I want you to know this is meant with complete sincerity. For instance... I've heard somewhat consistently, not always, somewhat consistently from like yourself and other people, oh, like you're so attractive, you can get any girl you want. And like, I do not feel that way, and it cripples me trying to speak to a girl. So like I can't make the parallel. But then again, I think trying to be who you are is a constant battle every day. So that would bring me on to like the challenges of trying to be who you are. So I bring back up my notes here. What do you think the challenges are of trying to live an authentic life?
You can't please everyone.
That's a really good one.
You can't. So if ever you walk into a room and you want to be everyone's friend and it's a room full of 20 people, you're not going to be everyone's friend. Like, it's just, you will have a view on something that at least one person in that room disagrees with. But that's fine. If everyone agreed, it would be creepy. It's
like a cult.
Yeah, there's just nothing that... It's fine. I think people need to get over themselves and realise that it's okay if not everyone likes them. But it's also absolutely fine for you not to take offence if they say they don't like you. If somebody says, I don't like you, or I disagree, or it's like, don't take that to heart. Like, everyone's a person, they're allowed. It's, that is what it is. You will attract the people in your life, people into your life who are more similar to you, have similar interests, or have... maybe different views on the same thing, but some sort of mutual respect can occur when you're both experts in your own field, for example. Like you could get two scientists that have done studies on a certain thing. You could disagree with each other. Nerds, yeah, exactly. Or like two Pokemon people that have both studied Pokemon or whatever you want to.
Legends.
Yeah, legends. And they might disagree on a certain thing, but they still respect each other professionally in terms of like how much they know. So yeah, I would say don't try and please everyone, and then it's a lot easier to be yourself. And then as a guide to actually doing that is like you can't be hurt if somebody says they don't like you or just excludes themselves from your life since you start being yourself. It's like you can't please everyone. That's literally why there's politics and
it's so
democracy.
Interesting, isn't it? Because we are constantly evolving as people. So then when we do try something new, whether it's change of career, change of style, change of hair, we almost but we want that external validation to know that stepping out the comfort zone was normal. I'll give you for instance. My brother has recently gone through a breakup and it's been really tough for him, and I feel his pain, having gone through one very recently myself. And he's taken a look and gone, you know what, I need to make some changes. So he's lost a significant amount of weight, looks really good now, and he's changed his whole wardrobe. So we went shopping and he bought a whole new wardrobe. First day he was wearing it out, he texted me, does this work? Like, what should I do? And I was like, dude, like, you gotta trust yourself, you gotta be confident. He's like, but what if people don't like it? I'm like, do you like it? He's like, yeah, I think I look really good. I'm like, 10 out of 10. That's the attitude you need. You need to know that you look good, and then people will believe it. Who are they gonna like more? The person that walks in, head up. To be fair, it's one of the few things I agree with Jordan. Not few, but one of the things I agree with Jordan Peterson is head up, shoulders back. Walk in like you are someone worth respecting. And I kid you not, if you walk into a room of 20 people, you walk up, even if you're the small person like me, head up, shoulders back, you make eye contact with people, you have a smile, you'll be electric in that room. People will be drawn to you. They'll be like, oh, he's so charismatic.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, he was so charming, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or she was so beautiful, so feminine, so in control. It's crazy. It's just subtle cues you need to bring out. And if you don't self-validate or believe in who you are, even if it feels inauthentic because you're trying to change who you are, because ultimately we are flexible, we can change who we are, which is great. It's a blessing. You've got to have some level of rigidity and belief in yourself.
Yeah. And it's okay to have fun while you're trying to decide, you know, if you want to change your wardrobe or whatever. But as you say, it's not just clothes that pull off a wardrobe, it's the person who wears them. It's like, I could wear your outfit and it might not look good on me. No, I can't pull off green. I can't do green. No, I
mean, these trackies are so old. They've got a huge rip.
I know, you've been dancing in them for years.
Yeah.
But I think I can. So I don't care about fashion, as you know. Like the most stylish thing I've ever bought is these trousers, and they were in Tesco's.
We're so different when it comes to clothes.
It's where I do my shopping because I'm already there.
Oh my god! I bought that Columbia fleece, and I was stoked that it was £50 because that's a bargain.
£50.
But, you know,
That seems expensive.
That was cheap, dude. Like,
was it?
Yeah.
I've asked for a fleece. I think Soph's mum's buying me one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's a white and blue one, I think.
Ooh.
If I'm getting that way, if not, I'll have to buy it myself. But
okay, nice.
I think that's quite pricey. I don't mind other people spending money on me, but I don't like to spend money on me. But it's so any outfit. I think this is probably. I mean, maybe it's just my perception, and I don't care. But it's like I just pull off anything, or / don't pull off anything. But nobody looks at me for the fashion guy, you know. So it's fine.
But I think, like you say, there's an element you've got to believe what you're wearing. So, for instance, we've got a friend, Erie, who I wholeheartedly believe he could pull off any style of clothing he wanted.
Yeah.
But I have no doubt that it's because of his confidence. That guy exudes
I don't know
confidence.
if he could pull off a suit and tie.
Do you see him at the wedding?
Was he wearing a tie?
He was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Thought I had him there. He literally looks good in everything.
This is what I mean, but I think it's the confidence.
And the beard. Without the beard, maybe not.
No, I think it's the confidence, because again, when he shaved his head, I've shaved my head and I have no confidence. I'm wearing a hat all the time. The few times, I think it's 3 times I've gone out without a hat, I'm like, oh. But I still shoulders back, head up, because I'm like, and everyone's always complimented. They look great. I love the short hair. I'm like, I hate it. I don't like it. My hair is growing so slow. But no, I think it's just that element of you've got to have confidence.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some people in my friendship who go, I couldn't wear that. Like, well, you can. You just
aren't.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, challenges of living authentically. There's a few of them. What's the benefits of living authentically?
It's just so freeing.
Mm.
It's like walking through life with relief.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just me. And the thing, like, maybe that's how it manifests for me, because that's my perception of it. Obviously, for somebody else who's being authentic, it might be that, I don't know, they just get to have more arguments and they love that. You know, it's like lawyers, for example. Like my brother would make a great lawyer because he loves shouting at people and being right, and arguing that he's right even when he's wrong. He's a perfect lawyer.
My friend's ex is a lawyer, and I was like, how is it when you argue? He went, hell. She's got a whole case of why I'm wrong, and I've got my
thoughts.
My awful put together thoughts of why I think you might be in the wrong.
Yeah. Trying to get out of washing up on a technicality.
Yeah, this is it. Well, you said that...
If I actually refer back to the catalogue of times that you've washed up in the last month, you still owe me 3. I owe so 4 years, and we've only been going out 3. So, so challenges.
No, not challenges. Freedom. Like, I agree. Freedom was the one I put on there first as well. So I think a real win of being able to live authentically is that freedom. And I would even go a step further to say resiliency.
Builds resilience for sure.
Because if you are confident in your authentic self, you know who you are, and you know that who you are can also change, you're going to be so resilient. You're going to be so headstrong, but not the arrogant, like, oh, I'm always right. I'm going to be better because I'm putting you down. It's well, I disagree, and we have disagreeing thoughts, but I'm confident with who I am, and you're confident with who you are. You're going to be so resilient that those big molehills are just going to feel like speed bumps. Yeah.
That's it. I think also advantages of being yourself is you're going to attract the type of people that you want to have around you. You just are.
Do you think you have the people around you that you want?
I think so. I'm thinking about making a few cuts. Cutting a few people out. But, you know, maybe they'll turn it around, but it's not looking good for them right now.
I think I know who you might be talking about.
It's like, no, I don't know if you do.
Oh, okay. Do I not know them? You have other friends?
You know some of them.
Okay.
But it's also, when I say it sounds like it's going to be like a decision. I'm going to walk up to them, I don't want to be your friend anymore. It's
Unfriend.
That's not how stuff works. It's like, you just slowly fade people out of your lives. But that's just natural progression.
It is,
If you're doing things, you know, and if you're surrounded by people who aren't doing things and you're doing things, you're also never going to be in the same place. It's just how life works.
Yeah. This is it. Like, I go out for a meal once every 6 weeks, once a month with Iri. We both love each other. We've got so much time for each other. But we're both doing things. We can't see each other every single week. It's the same with my friend Lewis. Like, he's got a kid, wants to spend all his time with her. I'm like, you know, I get that. Like, I'll see you and the kid when I can. And I'll love you still the same because you're doing your life. But when you meet other people, say, so what have you been doing? You know. No, I don't. What have you done? Oh, yeah, life. What is life?
Yeah.
You know, same thing. Sick. Well done.
It's also, I get fed up of having conversations with people that make their, as I'm saying this, I'm just describing myself, but who make issue out of the same things over and over and over, and like just live the same day and repeat, and then try and make it interesting in the story. It's like, no, you just live the same day and repeat. It's like nothing has changed.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Like for me, I'm deliberately forcing myself into like, no, I need to make YouTube like a consistent thing to make it work. But at the same time, there's so many opportunities like this. this week I could be setting up a limited company. That's slightly different to the week before when I wasn't. And like my shorts aren't performing right now. That's a substantial
But surely it's outcome based. So if we had a friend that was getting drunk every night, that's a different outcome as to someone that's working for their own business every day, or someone that goes to the gym every day. It's a very different outcome.
Yeah.
So I think it's the outcome based, which would very much decide sort of the trajectory of the repetition.
It's always a lack of change. Like if you say you want to do something and you don't do it, and then you moan about the fact that you didn't do it, it's like nothing stopping you from doing it except you and your own stupid little brain.
Agreed. If you wanted to do something, you would do it. If you're not doing it, you clearly don't want to do it. So what you should do is relinquish the guilt.
And also stop wasting other people's time with talking about it. It's like I don't have time to sit around wasting my time to listen to your story of woe about how you just want to do X, Y, and Z and you haven't done it for like the last however long.
But we get the same dopamine response from telling people that we're doing a thing rather than actually doing the thing.
That's why I rarely tell people what I'm going to do. I do it and then say, look what I did.
I'm not very good at that.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's sort of what I'm frustrated about with the thing about me setting up an LLC in America, because I was like, I'm going to do it, when I still hadn't fully formed the idea in my head. And part of my processing of it is telling people.
Yeah, absolutely. But ultimately, you're only telling people that, one, love you, know you, and trust you, and know how you work. I don't think you told anyone there that's going to be like, well, you said you were going to do it, and you haven't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, and you're also telling those people that have similar goals and aspirations, you know, that can hold somewhat of a intellectual conversation with you regarding that topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, living an authentic life can definitely be challenging.
What are your main advantages? Did we ask you what your main, because you said relief was one of them. Do you have any more?
So in terms of wins of living authentically, benefits, I think it allows you deeper relationships. So you know me, I'm very much a person that likes to connect with people.
Yeah.
I lead with emotion. I'm an emotional little girl.
Yeah.
All right. That upset me. Get it? Stop looking at me like that. Yeah, so I think it deepens relationships. If you can be authentically yourself and someone else is able to be authentically themselves and meet you in an open, honest discussion about thoughts, feelings, goals, aspirations, worries, fears, love, you're going to be able to have such a deep, fulfilling conversation. Whereas if you're not living authentically, and again, you're telling me about all these things that you think you're going to do and you're probably going to do, but you're never actually going to do, but you're going to tell me about that you're going to do it in a year, but I can't do it because this has got in the way. Oh, but also this has got in the way now, but I had to pay for that now. I'm not going to feel deeply connected with you because I can smell the BS.
Yeah. I'd love, just for a day, to be put into one of those people's bodies and like just have some sort of idea on what's going on. Because if I want something to happen, I make it happen. But that is the full length of the thought. I want that. I'm going to go get that.
So I'm only playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I'm only going to play devil's advocate, and I'm not speaking on anyone's behalf, but there is a big part of people that will suffer with the self-belief, that have had past traumas as to why they are lacking in that area to believe in themselves. So I think there's a lot that will pull the strings behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you view it, you are the only driver in your life. No one is going to push you forwards like you will push yourself forwards. So at some point, and I hate what I'm saying because 20-year-old Connor probably would have had a little bitch fit about this, but like, you're accountable. Your life is an accurate representation of the choices you've made.
I don't know if it's a quote, but your life is your fault.
Yeah?
And that might be me that came up with that, I don't know.
Well, we've got our first quote.
Your life is your fault. 2 good ones in a row today.
Yeah,
damn.
Well, yeah.
We better not high five when we leave, just a bit of respect.
Just a solid handshake.
Good work. Bye.
Well done.
Maybe not.
No?
Medium rare.
Oh, absolutely medium rare. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Oh, we should go to the steakhouse. We should
I
go
really
to
want
Two
to
Bulls.
Two Bulls. Yeah, I'd love to go to Two Bulls or Miller and Carter. Miller and Carter.
I haven't been to Miller and Carter yet.
I haven't been to Two Bulls, so there you go. We'll have to.
When we get to 100 subs.
100 subs, like when we got to 50, we were having Taco Bell.
Oh, did we actually say that?
We said it on the podcast and then we didn't do it.
Okay, well, we'll do that. Well, we've lost a subscriber while filming this one. We're on 80 now.
That happened. I remember that now as I go back to doing the lives. I remember when I was growing my channel, it was like for every 100 I gained, at least 10.
Yeah.
So
Nature of the beast. But okay, so when we get to 100, we'll go for a steak dinner.
I don't think that justifies it. I think getting monetized justifies steak.
Okay, so Taco Bell.
I think Taco
Or
Bell
Yummy Noodle.
Yummy Noodle. There you go.
Yummy Noodle.
Cheap and
100.
cheerful, isn't it? Yeah.
10 out of 10. Cool. So
every 100 and 100, then 250, then 500, then 750, then yeah.
Cool.
I'm not buying too many meals.
Well, you're not buying.
I buy all my meals anyway.
Yeah, this is it. Cool. So last thing I want to touch on is integrity and authenticity and the role it plays. We don't need to get super deep into it because I think integrity could be its own discussion. But
it's a good shout.
Can you have authenticity without integrity, or can you have integrity without authenticity? So, for instance, integrity without authenticity could feel hollow. So you're doing the right thing by society's standards, but they don't match you and your inner truth.
That's people pleasing, isn't it?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, it's not being authentic.
No, but you're living with integrity, which is a huge trade-off.
How are you living? I think you can't have integrity without being authentic. Because you're selling what you feel is...
But isn't integral doing the right thing? So yeah, I suppose it would define what the right thing is.
Yeah.
So being integral
you can't be... Because integrity is knowing what you believe in and sticking with it, no matter what. That's integrity.
Isn't integrity doing the right thing when no one's watching, regardless of who's watching? So again, it would depend on the...
It would depend on the scenario.
The scenario, yeah. But then, again, authenticity without integrity can slip into selfishness. I'm just being myself becomes an excuse for harmful or lazy behavior.
Yeah. Yeah. Integrity. That's quite a good... I think we should do a podcast on integrity. There's quite a lot to think about, I think, before we do it.
We'll have to have a thinker.
Yeah, formulating ideas around that is going to be tough. I'm being more careful not to just jump at things. But I'm trying to think about it. Because I could jump and say, like, integrity is, to me, has always meant saying you're going to do something and then either doing it or not doing it. But that's, like, moving into being reliable.
Yeah.
But to be authentic and not integrous, that just makes you a dick, potentially.
Yeah.
I think we should probably, at some point, with all of these things that we're discussing, we should like design the perfect human. The perfect human is authentic, not at the expense of integrity. You must have integrity, but you must also be reliable so that your integrity can be trusted and relied upon. And then
your integrity must be defined by your own strong set of agreeable values that are adapted to the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
And
That's
then
a really cool
idea. Punctuality. Could do one on like why is it important to be on time?
On time. Early is on time is late.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think we could do that. I think we've got a few more pods to get through before then.
We got a whole list, mate.
I can't wait to do the building a business ones. Are they the next ones?
We can do them whenever you want.
Yeah.
Well, we've only got one more to film before I go away.
Oh no, that's scary.
So maybe we should do them when I'm back.
Gonna be without my buddy.
I know.
It's gonna be so sad. Soph's gonna have to spend time with me.
So well,
I suppose there are negatives.
I got one question for you, and it was the opening question which we asked our singular viewer that's still here. 10 out of 10. Yeah. When do you feel most aligned with your authentic self? It can be a really big, long answer. It'll be a really short, snappy answer. I'll give you mine to light some inspiration. I feel most aligned with my authentic self when I'm doing activities I love and spending time with people I enjoy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say something very similar.
Well, you can't now. I said it.
I was going to say when I'm on stage playing guitar.
Sick.
Singing in front of people, which is the same as doing activities I like.
Yep.
But also doing like those portrait live streams. I love them because I can just be an absolute plonker and it's fine. It's like you'll either watch or you won't. That's literally that's probably what taught me authenticity more than anything. It's like literally just being a nutter is fine. And people will either watch or they won't.
Or they won't.
Or they'll comment hate or they won't. Or they'll comment nice things or they won't. It's like you find your group. People literally have found me because of what I do. It's like it's perfect thing of just being yourself. It's great.
Be authentic, Will Taylor, and the Taylor fanatics.
The Taylorites.
Taylorites. Taylorisms.
Yeah. No, that's what you come down with after a couple of months. Taylorism.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
Takes a while then to just lingers.
Yeah. Well, it has to lay eggs and.
This is a very weird analogy.
Yeah. Well.
Here we are. So yeah, authenticity.
What are we gonna call our audience? The beneathers? No. The noise.
The BTNers.
The noise, and we're beneath them.
Maybe.
Or we're above them, and they are the.
We are above everyone.
No, that's not true.
We're
and
then
noise.
they're beneath and noise.
The beneath noise.
Yeah, or the noises.
The noises or the
buttons.
Chris Williamson hasn't named his audience, has he?
No.
Maybe that's an old.
I think it is. Yeah, Diary CEO doesn't do it either.
No, mind you, we're talking about very intelligent people here. We need to go for like less intelligent people.
Yeah, true.
Like the. I can't think of any.
Less intelligent people.
Yeah. Like the YouTubers. Like they're all just so smart.
I suppose. But you never know.
Like Justin Bieber has the Beliebers.
The Beliebers, yeah.
And if you're a Taylor
Swifties.
Swiftie,
yeah.
If you're an Ed Sheeran fan, you're a
Sheeran. I don't know.
No, I don't know. No, I was just hoping you'd fill in the blank.
If you're a Chiefs fan, you're a dick.
Yeah, that's true. If you're a Bills fan, you're a
legend.
Yeah, that's the one.
Go Bills.
Flawless. Gonna win the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Sure. This is our year.
Bye Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Into the side of a mountain so the Bills can come in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we done? Your word of the day, you're trying to write it down.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. It's not coming to me. Normally it comes to me right away.
Yeah, well you've been right every time, so.
I have. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not good. This is the least confident I felt.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm not confident with this one.
And you don't give me any clues, do you?
No. Well, it's not about. It's me trying to guess you, not me trying to guess.
Yeah, but I'll just say.
Actually, before we do, I just play a little game, very quick game.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna pick a number in my head.
Yeah.
1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask me 3 questions, like, music artist or genre or type of holiday, and I've got to give you an answer that responds to where it is in that level. So if you said, for instance, for me, like activity, and I said snowboarding, you'd be like, it's 10.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But you've got 3 questions to try and work out where it is. Does that make sense?
No, not at all. But
okay, so I've got the number in my head.
Yeah.
You've now got to ask me a question.
And find out what your number is.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite sport?
To play or to watch?
To watch.
To watch. Ooh. That's really tough. I am going to say, like the Summer Olympics.
Right.
Just as a whole. Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And then I would say favourite pastime.
Pastime.
Or just pastime, actually. Wouldn't be your favourite,
just pastime. Yeah, absolutely. Pastime's really tough. So I think. I'd say go for a walk.
Okay. I think I've got your number already, but I'm...
Okay, yeah, you got one more.
Dance.
What do you mean, dance?
Like, where would you rate dance? Out of 10.
No, I can't give you that because that would give you the number.
That's a good point. This is tough. Music?
Genre?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Crump.
White girl pop.
Okay. Not as high then as I thought initially. I was thinking it was 6
Okay.
for a long time. I think now you said white girl pop, I think it's lower.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 5.
You were right with 6.
Was I?
Yeah. White girl pop, because it's hard thing something that's average, but just above average. Like white girl pop, sometimes, give me some Sabrina. I'm all for it.
Yeah, you're all for a bit of 4'11". Of course you are.
That I am. Okay, so what's your word?
It is unachievable.
Definitely not.
Right.
I had tooth.
Oh, so close.
One day we'll get it.
Yeah, that will be the best episode ever.
It will.
I enjoyed that.
Me too. I thought it was a really good one, yeah.